Hey everybody, I'm the Only Platform 4. Welcome back to A Slice of Gaming. This game is for the Sony PlayStation Portable. It's downloadable on the PSN network, and it is Dissidia Final Fantasy 012 Duodecim Prologus. Long name. I probably got that a little bit mixed up, but that's alright. So we've got here a favorite villain, probably one of the most famous villains from Final Fantasy VI. That is Kefka. And as we know, he is batshit insane. Now I've found you, my precious late rising toys. What's with this guy? You shouldn't get your hands dirty, Ultimisia. I'll dispose of these runts myself. Do as you wish, Kefka. As you are offering to handle this, I'll let you do as you please. But do invite me before you torture them. I would thoroughly enjoy aiding you then. Okay, so the girl that was behind him, that is Ultimisia, the main villain from Final Fantasy VIII. And the area that we're fighting on, before we get to that, collect X-Cores and X-Force to fill your X-Gauge. This is what I was mentioning before. When your X-Gauge reaches max, then press R and square to enter X mode. Connect with a square HP attack while in X mode and this mark will appear. That's what we seen when Garland used his X-Burst on us. Pressing square will launch a super move, the X-Burst. Not ready? Cancel by pressing O. Press R and triangle to speed towards foes. This is called a quick action or free air dash. Alright, so as I was mentioning, the area that we're fighting on is going to be from Final Fantasy XII. I can't really remember the name of the airship because I gotta be honest with you, I've never actually played Final Fantasy XII before and I don't know if I ever will.
Who are you watching?
Okay, so a little bit about Kefka is that he was apparently one of the characters from the first games that was going to be heavily rebalanced. So I'm kind of looking forward to see what he's going to fight like. Because before he was kind of a slow mage, and you can still kind of see that he is. But when we get to the quick battles, we are going to test out just to see how Kefka is. I knew there was an X-Core. Let's see if we can get it before Kefka does. And while we are at it as well, let's test out Lightning's new paradigms here. So if we press R and L, we can change paradigms, as you can see in the top there. Oh, I should have probably dodged out of the way there. Oh, we got our bravery break. She still has the same HP move, so we don't have to worry about that changing as she changes from different classes here and there. And we can also change to medic and heal our bravery as we need it, but it doesn't do very much. As you can see, it only did like 1 for me, but you can kind of spam it as much as you want to. So it's a good idea to do that while you're suffering from Brave. So we can KO this guy right now. Kefka, you insane bastard, goodbye.
That wasn't too bad of a fight.
Ow, ow, ow! Are you alright, Lightning? I'm fine. Worry about yourself. We still have company. This feeling. So we got more creeps to deal with. Well, you noticed. Impressive. Okay, if you don't know who this guy is, you've been living under a rock for the past decade. Who are... Never mind, it's a waste of time asking. Let's get this over with. You seem to be enjoying yourself. Monopolizing the parade, Sephiroth? Cloud of darkness, was it? Don't get in my way. I found them first. But I'm interested in your powers. Why don't you lend me a hand? Okay, so the Cloud of Darkness is the main villain from Final Fantasy III. The actual Final Fantasy III, not Final Fantasy VI, that we know here in America, in the North America. Press triangle when you see quick move indicator, so you can run up walls, do a flying leap, and grind on railings. This will send you speeding across the stage. Lock on targets change with the tap, so we can use the L button to switch between the opponent's assist, X core, and you can kind of move the camera around at will. So when the opponent's assistant comes out, we can actually damage him and lock his assist so he can't use it in battle anymore. Okay, Sephiroth versus Lightning. Let's get this on, and we are in the Crystal Tower, which is kind of the final dungeon from Final Fantasy III.
Some things in life you just do.
Okay, Sephiroth, bring it on there. Also the spells, as you might hear Lightning casting, you might recognize them from Final Fantasy XIII. I think that was Ruinga, or Ruin. I can't really pronounce that properly. I kind of am starting to get the feeling of how Lightning fights. I kind of like her commando role more than anything. I think it's pretty good. And I kind of like how she can change at will. It's really interesting. I thought she'd be kind of a more complicated character, but she's actually really easy to get used to once you do.
Ready?
Okay, X-Core, let's go get that here and see if we can before Sephiroth does, and maybe we can show off Lightning's X-Burst. And I think we will be able to. So let's enter X mode here. So we got our Omega weapon on, and here is the X-Mer's Gestalt drive. So down in X, and I think I did that wrong. I'll have to practice more with her, but basically her X mode is when she summons Odin and she's on the horse and you have to press the different buttons in order. I'm not really too good at that, but we'll get used to it. And to be honest, I've never actually played Final Fantasy XIII before, so I'm a little bit blind in that territory. I did see Dave the Usher's walkthrough for it and tell about he got to the one area when he was in that really, really big... I'm trying to think of the name of it now. What's that name? That stupid place. Grand Pulse, I think? I really can't remember, but basically you have to kind of wander around aimlessly, I want to say, and do the random side quests that they are in the game. I don't know if I like this map, I gotta say. It's kind of a little bit too small. Like, I know that's weird, but there's that tower right in the way, so I'm gonna use my assist here. Coming out, warrior. Yeah, that's right. And he's broken, and we're gonna do some massive damage on him. He is almost done, too. Ouch. I don't think Sephiroth has been rebalanced from the first game. He might have some new moves and tricks, but other than that, I don't think he does anything new, but we'll have to test him out in quick battle and just see how he is.
I'll fall into the shadows.
Okay, Sephiroth, you are done.
That wasn't too bad of a fight.
I wonder if she says anything else as a winning quote other than just that. Surely, this isn't the extent of your power. Try to put up a fight when the next time we meet. Or our purpose in this realm would be pointless. I sense more enemies. Lightning, stay on alert. You don't need to tell me that. I have to say, these two aren't exactly the best of friends, are they? They're close. Get ready. Hey, why don't you just come out? Oh, we know you. Shouldn't you be near the sanctuary? You have been invaded, haven't you? If the goddess of harmony were to fall, you would just disappear. An enemy worrying about me? I don't remember asking for any sympathy. Worrying about others, Cloud. Is there someone you know with them? None of your business. Shut up and fight if you come to provide assistance, Golbez. Okay, so for those of you who are a little bit confused and have played the first Final Fantasy game, yes, Cloud is a member of the Warrior of Chaos in this game. Call forth an assist character. The assist gauge fills as you land bravery attacks. It still fills slightly even if you miss. Caution, the gauge gradually depletes over time. Press L and circle when you have one block, and use a bravery assist attack. Press L and square when you have 2 blocks, to use an HP assist attack. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So, we've got ourselves Cloud, and this is on the Prima Vista. I'm not sure what that place is. I think it's from Final Fantasy 11, but I wouldn't know because I barely know the game other than the characters that are in here. Alright, Cloud. And once again, for those of you who don't know Cloud, you have been living under a rock. Because Cloud is just one of the more infamous characters from Final Fantasy. Probably ever. Like, everyone knows him. The guy was even in Kingdom Hearts. So it's pretty hard not to know the guy. Here, another ruin spell. There, we can use our assist, but I kind of want to save that for later. Maybe use it when we get a little bit more, and I want to show off Warrior Light's HP attack. So I'm going to bide my time here. Oh, now we can? So, let's see. L and square. Oops. Didn't mean to change paradigms there. Oh, good job, Warrior of Light. You have damaged Cloud. Omnislash version 5?
No hard feelings.
All of Cloud's HP moves are basically his, well, what's the word? I can't even think of it right now. And I'm also in trouble, I've just noticed. Cloud can finish me off in one hit if he wants to. So I better do some damage on him. I just kind of noticed that Lightning's attack here is kind of spammy. Assist fully charged! Alright, come on, boy. Show what you can do. There's an X-Core in play somewhere. Let me take this. And I have to be very careful so that Cloud does not finish me off. Because one more attack and I'm done. Alright, come on. There you go. Alright, this is gonna be a close fight. It's basically down to who hits first. And, oh, he used his assist to protect him.
Over here.
Okay. Come on. It's intense. And he's out! Cloud is down. I admit I was a little bit spammy there. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I agree, Lightning. By the skin of your teeth. We pulled away. Just. Not bad for having just awoken. Perfect practice. I shall leave first. You probably fought some of the others, but they held back. If you get hurt, you'll get hurt if you underestimate them and your allies. Huh? What about our allies? Nothing. You best prepare yourself. The true conflict is just getting started. Chaos present finally fades. It seems we were able to drive them back.
We are victorious thanks to you. My pardons.
For what? You would have been just fine without me. You didn't need help.
Having you to guard my back was the reason I could fight the way I did. Still, being able to fight together is a luxury we may not always have. We must stay vigilant, even you. As long as we remain focused on our goal, each of our victories will bring us one step closer. You must never forget that. I fear there may still be enemies lurking near. I will scout the perimeter. You wait here for Cain and the others.
Who died and made you Primarch?
It may not be long before we're forced to fight again. You should rest a little while you can.
Still haven't figured out if you're trying to be thoughtful or just run the show, but guess that's just how you are.
Jecht, Cain, guess you're alright then.
Learn anything?
The whole righteous act still doesn't sit right, but he does have the skill to back up his talk.
So your impression has turned favorable?
Wouldn't go that far. He's not the kind of person I can see myself liking. But at least I got to see what he's capable of. And you guys too. So, for your suggestion, you have my thanks.
I wanted to know as well. Just exactly what you were capable of.
And I take it you weren't let down by what you saw then, were you?
If I had been, I wouldn't be here.
Now the very seams that bind this world have begun to come undone. It is but a matter of time before the curtain falls. Yet there are some on our stage who possess the strength to defy divine destiny. Who can say how this final act will unfold?